Well, Morocco unfortunately didn't beat France. That would have been great, Morocco being in the World Cup. Everybody. So just over there, this little old lady was sitting down, she was shivering. And like I said, Joe, I'd buy you a coffee, but she said it'd make a pee, diuretic. So I went and got her a hot sweet potato. The good thing about the hot sweet potato is it's in a bag and you can warm your hands on it. It's brilliant. You can get them really cheap, about 70 yen. Nice little healthy snack. I'm not sure if I'm going to enjoy this. I think I want to start drinking blue vine. Hey, Rach. Have you finished your evening meal? I just had some salad, some peas and some chicken. It's cold. You don't eat much. What do you eat when you eat then? Oh really? Wow. So I am 2.5 times your weight, nearly 3 times. So I went to the sauna today and I got down to 108 kilograms. Yes. Yeah, I'm twice the weight of a lot of people in Japan. Even some men. But my aim is to reduce that weight. For health reasons. And I think I can do it. There is something called autophagy. There is something called autophagy, and what happens is your cells in your body, they eat the cells and they renew the cells, and it stops you from getting Alzheimer's. So it's good for you. So you can do this in 2 ways. One way is to fast, even if it's like for 14 hours or 16 hours, for example, just have 2 meals a day or 1 meal a day. And the other way, which I found out yesterday or this morning, was to do a sauna. So it's putting your body under stress, and your cells start to renew themselves by eating themselves. Tell it to Joe Biden. So recently, when I've been going to the bathhouse, I just did a Turkish bath. But today, for the first time in a long time, I did a sauna for about 55 minutes. Not really. It's onsen. I'm not sure it's not really an onsen. It's more like a sento. So they just got like a Turkish bath, the sauna, and water that hits you on your shoulders, bubbly baths, electric bath, cold bath, hot bath, and showers, sit-down showers, so you can wash yourself. I put some air conditioner on today. I think I need to get some new air conditioner. Or new hair conditioning, should I say. Oh, really? Yeah, it's just a steam. Well, in Japan, well, it's called a Nordic bath actually, and it's just a tiled room with steam, and they've got 2 heaters, and it just warms the room up, and there's water in the room, and it's just very steamy. And in Turkish bath, I think you'll also get a massage as well. Well, I had a problem with my back, painful, and what cured it for me was sitting in a very hot bath at the Cento for 30 minutes, and I did that for about 3 days, 4 days, and it cured my problem. And hot baths are very therapeutic, so they're very good for you, but it has to be for like 30 minutes at a time. My first serious girlfriend, Denise, she used to talk to, while her mum was having a bath, Eileen, she used to talk to her. Yeah, but I think maybe it's well known that women like to take a long bath, don't they? So they deserve it. Yeah, they're not too keen. I don't think they're too keen on showers in Japan. So you get 3 or 4. So what you do, you go in you wash yourself outside of the bath, and then you rinse off, and then you sit in the bath and you soak. So all the family does this, and it's usually the mum that goes first. No bath at all. Well, when I bought my house, what I actually did, I fitted in a shower, an electric shower, all running the 30 amp wire down to the basement, and that just went into the bath. Then we just had a bath curtain. Did your dad ask you first if you wanted to do, if you would mind, or he just did it? We're getting rid of the tub. Yeah, well, I think what became popular over the last few years definitely was the big steel bath in the in the middle of the room. Oh, I see. Okay. When I stopped, I treated myself in. Well, this was in the World Cup a few years ago, and I could get I got a really cheap. It was about 14,000 yen, and I asked to upgrade and got a twin room, a really big room, and it like had a overhead shower. That was really cool. I really enjoyed that. And like I said, they let me upgrade, but the next time they wouldn't let me upgrade, and the room was really small. Is the house single story or double story? Did you ever see that? A few years ago, there was a main pipe that burst, and the water from the main pipe went onto like a bungalow, and it destroyed the house. The force of the water just destroyed the house. Did you ever see that? This was in Australia. Yeah, pretty. Those main pipes are pretty powerful. There's probably like a 12, no, probably 15 inch wide of water just powering out of this drain. Yeah, but they just showed you this was just a drain. This was just a water supply pipe in the street that had broken open. So it broken open the ground, and then it just, all this water just went onto this house, and it just destroyed, broke the house in half. I am sure that the people that lived there were, of course, they got compensated, but it must have been quite a shock. There were a few things I saw, yeah, where they were fighting over things, yeah. But there's just so many things in supermarkets. They're usually in America, aren't they? I'd never go into anything like that. You know, I would never, that Black Day, whatever it is. No, I would never do that. I don't need things that bad. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Well, there was sometimes at IKEA, for example, and other big shopping centres in America, people have died. People have died at these events trying to get into the shop. I think they should be banned, actually. You know, if they queue up, if the people queue up in line, what they should do is just before, you know, like so many hours before, just say, you know, put the name on the ticket and what item do they want. But it's not bloody worth dying for to save some of, to get your kid like a pair of shoes or a toy. Oh my God. Yeah, I just saw something now at the, I don't know what it was, but there was this middle-aged man, and he was like saying something to this woman. She was doing her shopping at this register, self-register. He looked a bit simple, this guy, but it just seems to be getting crazier and crazier. Well, it's not just Australia, is it? Did you see that? Did you see my Robin Hood video? Talking about the old lady she was shivering, and so I went and I got two small hot sweet potatoes and gave them to her, which was good because she could warm her hands on the sweet potatoes. I did this before as well. A few months ago, I gave this woman like a hot sweet potato. I had one. I gave one to her. She wasn't as grateful as today's lady. Oh, for the Robin one, okay. Do I believe in God? No, not at all. You start asking questions when you're about 12. We had at the secondary school I went to when I was 13. We had a religious education teacher, and the things that he was saying didn't make, and he couldn't answer questions. When the kids asked him questions, he didn't have any answers because it was just too. It's like Father Christmas. Well, they can believe him if it brings them peace. Good luck to them. But I've seen people that believe in God and they've done it. If they really believed in God, they wouldn't do the terrible things that they've done. Like, for example, in America, in prisons, the prisons are full of people that believe in God. Yeah, I think it's just, it's just a piece of jewelry on a chain. There's nothing wrong with that at all. There was a woman in Britain, and she was fired. She was fired for wearing a cross on her chain. But she was a religious person. But the other people that say you might offend, how can it offend people? So if they say this offends people, and then surely people that are wearing the hijab and the jib-jab and the hip-hop, people that are wearing those things, then you were saying that they offend people. So, I think a cross on a chain is innocuous. It's not, people wouldn't even think about it being religious. I used to go to church when I was a kid. I was in the church choir, me and my brother. I had the voice of an angel. I used to keep it in a box. Yeah, all Easter meant to us when we were kids was just chocolate eggs. That's it. That's all. Never even gave Jesus a thought. I was with my girlfriend, and she's Catholic, and she was religious. You know, I was at her house, like going back many years, and the church, this is on BBC, and where they did it, it was at the Brothers Church in Peterborough, and so the priest said to this, he asked her a question about Jesus or the Bible or something like that. So he said, "What happened on this day?" And this little girl goes, "Don't ask me." This has been commercial for many years long. I don't think anyone. Yeah. Well, no, they just do it. Mainly, they buy things for the kids, don't they? So I never bought presents for my kids at Christmas because we would just go to Hawaii or Bali. Yeah, but you can imagine now all the games. That's so expensive. Oh, it depends how expensive the game is. But I remember when we used to, at Christmas, we would get a stock, and what the presents were like walnuts and oranges, board games. Yeah, that was a tradition, getting walnuts. They're very good for you. I'm afraid I'm a hoarder. I have got a coat that I bought. Do you know Aquascutum? Yeah, my wife and daughter are like that as well. They don't. But even though I offered to buy my wife things or give her money to buy things, she would never do it. That's good. So is it just your mum that's religious then, Rachel? Yeah, like I said, one of my first girlfriends, she was Catholic, and they had this thing that if they didn't go to church, something bad would happen to them. Yeah, well, in parts of Africa and Asia, the young boys, they are threatened and beaten to learn the Quran for word. They are chained to beds. They have to they study, they have to learn the Quran by heart. That's why I don't believe in God, because of crap like that. Well, I am Christian, Church of England, like Henry VIII. What time is it? What time is it now? About 9? Oh, really? Is it? I didn't realise it was that late. Let's see what time it is. Hang on. Oh, you're in a different... Oh, okay, I see. You're in a different time band. So some states have daylight saving and some don't. That's crazy. That's got to be confusing. Do you know in China there is no daylight saving? It's the same. All those time zones is the same time, and it just means that in some parts of the country it's very dark, and in some parts of the country it's very light at the same time. I think they should ban it. They were saying that if they had banned the daylight savings in Britain, they hadn't put the clock back, they could have saved a lot of money on fuel, because it would have been lighter and they didn't need to use the energy to light the streets, for example. Hang on, I'm just going to get some water. If I can get something to do, yeah. But I'm always waiting for the next day to do something. I'm trying to clear the warehouse at the moment. I'm drinking warm water because Mike Tyson said it's good for you. Warm water is better for you than cold water. I think the only time we've ever done that is when, like, a cut my mouth or something. A lot of the Japanese traditions is when they come home from school is gargle with tea. Can you see the hairs going up there? They're going crazy. You know, but I brush my teeth every day. Most days, yeah, I do brush my teeth. So I used to have very white teeth as a youth, and in my 20s, people would ask me if my teeth were false. They were so white. Well, not usually. There was one restaurant I went in the other week, and they said you had to put a mask on. A guy in a restaurant tonight, he just said, I want to put spray on your hands. I goes, oh no, don't do that. There was something in the news here about there's some kind of problem with because the tourists, they're not wearing masks, and all the Japanese are wearing masks. So you would think that there would be very few people with COVID or with flu, but that's not the case. No, well, I haven't been in town, but they say a lot are coming in. Yeah, them foreigners. But of course, because the dollar's strong, so the American tourists are loving it, because there's not much inflation here, and they've got a very strong currency. Yeah, well, it's actually, when I came here 30 years ago, this is what the yen was worth. Was worth 147 yen. And I think the strongest it got was 78 yen. But when you look at it, the majority of the people that died were over 80 years of age. So they should never have done a lockdown, never. And they should have just looked after all the people that were 80 years of age and kept everyone away from them. But what they did in England, for example, they just sent everyone to. Someone came from the nursing home into hospital. They got the virus, then they sent them back to the nursing home. Yeah, I thought I had something like that as well, but very, very mild symptoms. But I got checked out and I didn't have them. I didn't have it. Well, this is what happened at the local noodle shop. One of the kids caught it at school. They brought it home and gave it to the dad. So he had to close the shop for 3 days. Yeah, but you know, you got through it, so that's good. So his shop is for not so much masks, but he does check everyone's. He checks everyone's temperature. Yeah, you know, what I think with the, you know, a few young people did die, but it was very rare. So, generally speaking, it didn't hurt anyone that was young. Yeah, in some restaurants. Yeah, I went in with my daughter yesterday to the Marriott, and they sprayed our hands. Yeah, they are checking. Places are still checking for temperatures, but it does look like it's over. I think. Famous last words. I was in the sauna for about 2 hours today. 24 minutes continuously. Then I did 12 minutes and then 14 minutes. Let's see if I can start losing this weight. So all the new beer is out, Rachel, from microbreweries, but it's just expensive, so I will stick to the usual. New Year's resolution. Oh yeah, to go on Britain's Got Talent. Maybe start learning the guitar. Tidy the warehouse up, tidy the house up. Get off my blood pressure medicine. No, I'm healthy, it's just like blood pressure. So, like I say, I run upstairs carrying 40 kilograms, Rachel. I'm 40 kilograms overweight. So I run up the stairs carrying 40 kilograms. That's a person. That's you. That's carrying you up the stairs. I'm running. Yeah, tablet. I haven't taken it for the last 2 days. I want to see what the result is of not taking it. If I was very slim, I would be about 70 kilograms. If I was very, very skinny, I would be about 65 kilograms. Yeah, good to see that you're healthy. What is your favourite meat dish? Kangaroo? Yeah, beef. The best thing that I ever ate beef was Chateaubriand. That's brilliant. Yeah, I took my daughter to this meat restaurant, and I'd heard of this Chateaubriand, but oh my God, it was fantastic. You don't like lamb? You bloody Australians, why don't you like lamb? I love lamb, roast lamb and some mint sauce. The Japanese don't like lamb. You don't like chicken? So does your mum cook separate meals then? That's funny. Why? Why does your dad think chicken smells or something? Okay. Oh my God. I was banging my head. Oh really? So it's like an allergic thing then? Chicken wings are very popular in Japan. Tebasaki. Right, Rich, I'm going to get off, see if there's any cheap food to put in the freezer. And I'm watching this film. I've only watched the beginning of this film. It's called Baby Driver. Have you got Netflix? Yeah, I just started watching Baby Driver. It looks interesting. Stan? What's that, the name of a film? Oh, those are the channels you've got. Yeah, I tried to sign up for Amazon, but every time I wanted to look at an American series or an American film, they just says it's not available in your area. Oh, I've never heard of that. Stan. I think in Britain there's a television channel called Dave. Yeah, well, that's what I used to do when I used to let my daughter, I signed my daughter on, and then when I didn't have any money, she signed up for it, and I watched from her when she paid for it. But she watched it when she was learning English. I tell her she doesn't use it now, but I think she should still carry on using it so she can improve her English. Stan. Stan Disney. Maybe Stan Disney is Walt Disney's grandson. No, is that out already, is it? Yeah, I know of the film. Is it out? Is it on Netflix? Oh, is it on Apple? Yeah, I don't want anything. I don't like Apple. Right, love, I'm falling asleep and captured it. Well, maybe I should see if I can get it. What do you call it when you get it for free? Or maybe you can teach me something then. I wonder if maybe I should do that. I should, but this is what I wanted to do with Amazon. So I wanted to join and watch the films that I wanted to see and then unjoin, but they weren't even available. I wonder if it's the same with the Apple. And you convert it. So you rent it online. Oh really, that's pretty good, isn't it, having that skills in the family? Do you know, I rented a film once on Google on my computer, and it was an English speaking film, and it came out in Japanese, and there was no way you could there's no way you could watch it in subtitles or anything. Blu-ray, you got Blu-ray? Right, Rachel Chan, I've got to go. Oh, 4Ks, I was looking at those a few years ago. Well, about a year ago, looking at the 4K. And then I got a screen instead. Good night, love. Bye-bye. Take care.